Welcome to my channel, Kharis Kreations. I'm Simeon. We're going to be making an illusion neckline. Now, this neckline is not limited to a style. It can be used on Ankara fabric, on lace fabric, or any desired fabric of your choice. It can as well be on a padded styles like on corsets, on bustiers, on padded, and it can also be on a basic dress. Now, all the measurements you're going to be needing are the half length for the net, which you're going to be creating the illusion with, and you also need the half length for your main fabric. You also need the shoulder measurements and your bust circumference, the other bust circumference, waist circumference, depending on the style you are making. Now, if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, you need to do that right away. Also, do not forget that all of our tutorials on All Africa TV still remains, and I'll be there to answer your comments as well. You need to click your notification bell, which is going to help you receive notification each time I upload a new video here on Kharis Kreations. So let's move to the cutting tape. You're welcome to class. Today's class is illusion. First, we need to fold our fabric, and the measurements we're working with are bust 40, under bust circumference 36, and the waist circumference 38 inches. Now, all those measurements you can either add 8 and divide by 4 to get your calculations. That's 40 plus 8 to give us 48, divided by 4, 12. 36 plus 8, that's 44, divided by 4, 11. 38 plus 8, that's 46, divided by 4 will give us 11.5. Now, all those measurements you can as well go with your circumference measurements divided by 4 plus 2, divided by 4 plus 2. So you still get the same thing, which is 40 divided by 4 will give us 10, and then plus 2 we have 12. 36 divided by 4 plus 2, 38 divided by 4, you still get the same answers. Now the higher circumference measurement is 12 inches, but because it's a padded dress, I need to add 12. So I folded 14. Now here is minus 6. You can go as minus 7, minus 8, depending on your choice, but I'm using minus 6. The armhole length is 9 inches, the underbust length 15 inches, I'm making it 15.5, and the half length 18, I'm making it 18.5. so the half an inch is for my sewing, my seam allowance. I use 9 inches here because of the bust circumference that I'm working with. So the first thing we are going to do now is the extra 2 inches that was added. We need to mark it out first, so that all of our circumference measurements will start from the 2 inches. So just mark out your 2 inches. Having done that, we're going to start every of our measurements from that point. Now the bust circumference is 12. The underbust circumference is 11 inches, which is below the underbust length. Shoulder measurement is 17 divided by 2 will give us 8.5 inches. So still taking from the point of 2 inches, we have 8.5 inches. Then can connect it to the bust. Then from the bust to the underbust circumference. That has been done. Now we're going to fold a pattern based on the bust span. The bust span varies with size, so you have to measure to get. For me it is 8, that's 4 inches. The 4 inches plus half an inch will give us 4.5. Now here is our underbust. So from the underbust you need to get the nipple point. This measurement, it is 4 inches. Here is my nipple point. Remember, this is our underbust measurement, and this is the half length. Okay, so from the base, I am going to subtract 1 inch from my folding till I'll get to the underbust length. While on the neckline, it is going to be 1.5 inches. I'm taking out 1.5 inches. On the nipple point, I'll connect to the underbust, then straight to the base. While from the neck, I'll also connect to the nipple point. Remember, it's to the edge. Let's cut this out. Just make sure you connect your point, then you can cut it out. Now that has been done, here is what we have. We are now going to work on the middle piece. For the illusion, I am going to take half an inch, depending on how wide you want your space. That's the net. Depending on how wide you want it, you can still go with 1 inch, but I'm taking out half an inch. Now connect from the very edge to your half inch, just like this. Also, we need to carve out those points, that's creating the curved edge on the main fabric. You can as well go deeper than this if you want. So it comes out in form of a slightly slant shape, just something like this, and this is going to be represented with the main fabric. Now to cut the net, which is the illusion, our bust is what we are folding, and that is 12 inches right from our measurement. So the shoulder, which is 17 divided by 2 is 8.5, armhole length of 9 inches, and we took -6 from the main fabric, so here it is 7 inches. The bust is 12 inches and the shoulder 8.5 inches. Just mark it out straight down till you get to the bust line. Connect that like an L shape. Now from this corner, you're going to take first you need to get the midpoint of your armhole length, which is 4.5. So at that point, take your 0.5 inches backward, and from this corner you take 1.5 inches, so you can connect like this to your 0.5 to your 1.5, then to the bust line. If you have your curve set, you can use that to get the proper shape, and if you don't, just try to connect your points well. Now we're going to be drafting the neckline. For the neckline, you can always go with your desired shape, but for me the depth is 4 and the width is 3 inches, and I'm going for a round neckline. So always go with your desired neckline, V, Kano, your choice. Here on the armhole, I'm taking 1 inch for the shoulder slant. The next thing we are going to do is on the half length, that's the 7 inches that we took, 7 inches because of our seam allowance. Remember, here we have 6 minus 6.5. Now we took half an inch on the other pattern. Here I'm taking 1 inch. The length, the half length 18.5 that we marked out, we need to note that as well. So from this point, it was a slant shape, so we have to take half an inch. That's the main fabric. Now for the net, you connect with the 1 inch, and then we place this so we can get the curve shape that was cut out initially. on the pattern, on the plain material. So just create your curve, then you connect your shape. So at the base it is half an inch, while at the top it is 1 inch. Now we are going to be placing this on our net to create the illusion, while the other pattern will place it on our main fabric to cut. If this is your first time on Kharis Kreations channel, you need to subscribe, click the bell to get notified for new videos that will be uploading. Also leave your comments in the comment section, and remember that all our tutorials on All Africa TV still remains, and I'll be there to answer your comments as well. I'll place this on my Ankara fabric to cut, while you can go with any net of your choice to cut this out. So click the subscribe button. Do not forget to like and leave your comments. Here is my wording which I'll be using on the Ankara fabric. So I'll see you next class. For now, bye.